Three for the Money is brought to you by the Trend Center app. This is the best tool for sports betting research. Okay. On the Trend Center app, you can test betting systems from the past 20 years, explore thousands of existing trends and systems from the top betting experts. Choose from hundreds of filters to test different systems for each sport. Save these trends and get notified when these systems have games. Download the app for free using the link in our description and get a free 2-week premium trial using the code TFTM. The normal free trial is 3 days. Kind of a big deal. Upgrade your sports betting research today. Okay, let's get into the show. New episodes every Thursday, and it's Super Bowl time. It is not football Christmas, more like a football funeral, much like I said last year. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I mean, it's true.
Been a while.
Yeah. This is the last ball game for a little bit. So, but the only way to combat the sadness is to take like 40 props. And that's what this episode's about, baby. We got all the props. But yeah. How are we doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. I'm super excited. I know it's the last day of football. I prefer to think of it more as Christmas Day for gambling because you get to bet on everything, and it's the best. It is the most fun you can have watching a football game. Um, Before we get into props, though, we're all on the Chiefs, correct? That's what we discussed.
I am.
Is anyone starting to feel a little nervous?
Yes.
I've
Okay.
been nervous, yeah.
Because I just keep seeing everyone is like, yeah, Chiefs going to win. Chiefs going to win. This line hasn't moved at all. If anything, it's going in San Francisco's favor.
Yeah.
That scares the hell out of me.
Yeah. The public's pretty heavy on them, for
But
sure.
I hate it so much. But then I just keep thinking, I mean, Mahomes is a better quarterback. Reed is a better coach. And I think Spagnuolo is going to dial up a fantastic game plan. But I'm so nervous. I'm not. I mean, I already had the bet locked in, so I'm definitely not flipping. But
Yeah.
I'm terrified.
The only way that I can like talk myself down from being nervous is being like, it's Patrick Mahomes. It's Patrick Mahomes versus Mr. Irrelevant. He is better. He is better than him.
Yeah, it's
So,
like
and
if you
so
no, it's like if you lose money betting on Patrick Mahomes, you're like, you know what? It happens. Like I
Yeah.
took the I took the right side, I guess you could say, as much as right as you can be in a loss. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'm willing to die with Patrick Mahomes and clench my asshole the entire game with Brock Purdy.
Yes. It almost seems like this is a legacy game for Patrick Mahomes, going into a Super Bowl with a roster that is, I mean, at least on offense, it's not a Super Bowl winning offense, but it just goes to show they got a great defense, they got great defensive players, and got a great coach, got a great D coordinator, and you have Travis Kelce, who has been touched by God.
His
And
life is so good. It's
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah, that's
It's like when Mike Fisher was playing for the Preds, and we're like, his life is just perfect. Married to Carrie Underwood, playing playing at the highest level of his sport, and then it's like Travis Kelsey's like, well, I have 2 Super Bowls,
well,
and I'm
it's like
dating
you
Taylor
get
Swift.
with Mike Fisher too. It's like you get like you're already married to Carrie Underwood when you're playing in Ottawa,
Oh yeah,
and then you get traded to the city she lives in, and it's like, wow, like
God
it's
liked
that
him extra
LeBron, it's
special.
that LeBron James picture, like when he's coming out of the pool and he's like, I can't believe my life, like
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Everything says take the Chiefs, which is normally the opposite play, is the winning play. But at the same time, it's like nobody wants to see the Chiefs win. Uh, everyone's tired of seeing the Chiefs succeed. A lot of people don't want to see Taylor Swift anymore. Um, it's just nobody wants to see it, but everyone sure does bet on it.
The NFL wants to see it.
Yeah, the
The
NFL wants
evil
to see it.
empire of the NFL wants to see it.
Yes, they want that more than anything. You know, but how? Okay, so I have around 4 units on Chiefs money line.
I have 3.
Yeah, I have like 3 and
I
some
have
change, but
I have 5, but I have since doubled down on the spread
So
hey,
you
as
have
2 points.
so you have 10
No, I have
on the
sorry,
Chiefs as a whole.
I have 7 as a
Oh,
whole.
okay.
I put 2. I meant double down, like I have 2 units on there.
Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry, I know that's confusing, but uh, yeah. Thanks to fuck. Speaking of LeBron James, thanks to him and his promotion on DraftKings, if you bet like up to $10, they'll just give you a $10 free bet. And I was like, well, shit, I'm just gonna take the Chiefs spread. I'm already on the money line.
Damn. I haven't been on DraftKings in a minute. That's good to know.
Yeah,
Yes.
a
Know what I'm doing
free.
after this.
Guess that was a free ad.
Ah.
Oh well.
Yeah. It's if you don't use multiple books as a gambler, then
You're a chump.
yeah. Got to look at all the lines. Okay, well, like let's just get into it. Do we want to go for like the props we love the most, and then others?
Yeah.
Let's do touchdown scorers
Okay.
first.
Okay.
I got a long shot touchdown scorer.
Go with your like favorite, like your one you have the most faith in first,
I don't
if you
have
have
any
one.
other touchdown
Oh,
scorers.
okay. Well, never mind
Yeah.
No.
then.
What do you got?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, the one
Someone's got
I
to go.
have. Okay. Well, you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be you. Like
Yeah.
I got a long. He's like, I got a long shot, and I thought I was like, okay.
Oh, I thought we weren't gonna do long shots until
Good
later.
lord. Just what is it?
All right, so my long shot play, Kyle Juszczyk, first touchdown scorer, plus 5,000.
Shit. That's something.
Plus 5,000 on MGM. On DraftKings, it was plus 4,000.
They
Difference of
know
1,000.
something.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, he scored the first touchdown in the first time these two teams played each other. So, let's run it back.
Wait. Really?
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Interesting.
In the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because they've
Son
played
of
each
a
other since
bitch.
then.
Yeah, in the last Super Bowl that the Chiefs Niners played in,
Gotcha. Okay.
Damn.
Juszczyk got hit the
I
first.
did. I don't remember that. I believe
Yeah.
you. I don't remember. That's wild.
Well, that will be a sight to see if that hits.
God,
Yeah.
imagine he gets that.
I
That would be.
I'm really hoping that hits just for the energy. But I also
hell
have
of
a
a way to
first.
start.
I also have a first touchdown scorer. So, but just know I'm with you emotionally.
Oh, yes. If any of us hit a first touchdown,
Yeah.
It's bananas on site.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's my long shot. I think it could happen. I think history could repeat itself. I think those who are doomed to repeat it. Well, fuck, I messed that up. I'm just gonna move on. What else do y'all got?
It was a great episode
Yeah.
already.
It's a
Starting out
fantastic
strong.
episode.
How many do you have, Chris?
Touchdown scores or
Yeah, touchdown
I
score.
have in total, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. But I only have one in my because I have it separated into full unit, half unit, quarter unit.
Okay.
Because I always put half units on like all these weird props and they all lose, end up losing a shit ton of money. So I'm putting in the quarter unit prop for the or play for this one. But the only
Okay.
one I have a full unit on is Kittle plus 125 on DraftKings.
Word.
I
Okay.
He rocks. I think he's gonna get. I think he's gonna get it. It's not first touchdown because I feel like kind of getting weird with it, like a first touchdown, like Will with the use check. But then I'm just like, it's probably gonna be like McCaffrey at like
Yeah.
plus like 130, and that's not fun. So I'm taking Kittle anytime plus 175. He rocks. So it would definitely be a vibes play because he would lose his mind. So Kittle plus 175 is my only full unit touchdown score play. Sean, what do you have?
So I have a half unit one as well, but I will go into my full unit, which I'm going with Rashee Rice. And he's he could be classified as like a sleeper pick.
He's a number one receiver.
Yeah, he's plus 130. I mean, it like you said, it's either gonna be McCaffrey or like Travis Kelce or like, but I don't know. He's kind of
That's not bad. I kind of like that.
He's the number one. He's wide receiver one right now, and
for them,
yeah, and I don't know. Besides Kelce, Mahomes is really the only one he trusts to catch the ball.
Yeah.
So, anytime touchdown, Rashee Rice, and I don't know.
Like
with Kadarius Toney getting attacked by coyotes, I really don't think that this is too far out of the realm.
Hang on, what?
There was a report that one of the Chiefs players got attacked by coyotes in Vegas, and we don't really know who it was, but it's fun to say that it's Kadarius Toney, so he doesn't have to play.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Yeah.
found out about that on Twitter was somebody quote tweeting that headline and saying, "Man, the Chiefs are going to do anything to keep Kadarius Toney out of this game."
Yeah.
I mean, if Kadarius Toney plays, consider my bet a loss. It's not going to go well. That's just ever since they benched him, they've been playing well.
Yeah, I'm
Funny how that
afraid he's going to
works.
play. I actually am afraid he's going to play. Yeah. Just don't give him the ball.
Yeah.
That's what you got to do.
Let him play. Just like let him run around out there.
Yeah.
Get some cardio in.
You still get a ring, man. Just move on. Don't lose them. Don't lose them this game. Don't do it.
Okay. Do you want to do like props we like the most?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go first because I think y'all have more than me. First, I got Mahomes over 26.5 yards rushing. I think that there's always one one rush that he has like every game that is just flips the game on its side. It happens every single playoff game. I'm going with that. He's pretty mobile, and I think he's going to have to move a little bit because he doesn't have as many weapons as the 49ers. So I think over 26.5 is going to be pretty good. Then I got CMC over 90.5 rushing yards. He's averaging 95 yards in the last 5 games. The Chiefs, they're not as good against the run as they are against the pass. And CMC has hit his line, his rushing line, the 4 of the last 5 games. So I'm going to take over 90.5. They got Pacheco over 66.5 rushing. I think the Chiefs might have been not very good against the run, but the Niners are bad against the run. They have
lately, yeah.
yeah, lately they haven't been very good at all against the run. And Pacheco, I mean, he's just a little firecracker out there. He's just gonna take a lot of steps, He always be doing that. And then just for shits and gigs, I got Kelsey over 70.5 receiving. I mean, he's probably gonna ball. His girl's in the stands, I mean, but I guess all the players got their families in the stands. But it's more like every team's game plan is to cover Travis Kelsey, but it never works. So over 7.5 receiving yards, I'm hitting it. That's those are my main props. I got a couple more, but those can come later. Sean,
Yeah.
you want to go?
Yeah, I also have Travis Kelsey over 70.5. He's just set up for a big game. It's written in the stars. I mean, it's in the script. And not to mention, he's also hit his over in each of his last 3 games. So, and 49ers are also kind of bad at covering tight ends. They let Laporta drop 97 on him in the NFC Championship. Travis Kelsey's way better than Laporta.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes over 100, if we're being completely honest.
What was that line?
70 and a half.
70.5. All right, I'm writing it down because I'm taking it.
Word. Hell yeah.
All right.
And Chris, you mentioned this one last week. You probably already have it on your card, but I am taking Pacheco over 66.5. Like you said, Will, they're bad at defending the run. His overs are just pretty much automatic. It feels like. And I've been missing out on them up until this point, and I'm not gonna let the last game of the season take this away from me. So Pacheco over 66.5.
Hell yeah.
Chris, how many player props do you have?
Full unit?
Yeah. Or let's hear the total first, because
Total? 1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, including Kelsey over 70.5 receiving.
Okay. Well, we'll lay it on us.
All right, I'll do the full units first. Like you said, Sean, Pacheco over 66.5 rushing. 49ers getting gashed by everyone on the run. CMC over 4.5 receptions. I think Spags is going to drop a good defense, take away the deep ball. I think it'd be a lot of check downs to McCaffrey. And honestly, maybe not even check downs, just plays to get your best player the ball. So I think over 4.5 receptions, I think it's a good line. Purdy to throw a pick, minus 120 on MGM. He's gonna.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
he's just gonna. I don't necessarily think he'll play bad, but he's gonna throw a pick. But also have Purdy over 12.5 rushing yards. I think he was very decisive on when he was going to run last week against Detroit. I think he had like 45 rushing yards, something like that. So give me over 12.5. I'll take that. Especially, I think they're going to try to move him outside the pocket, get away from the Chiefs pass rush. So I think he's going to get some rushing yards. And then, like I said, Kittle TD and Kelsey over 75.5 receiving. Those are my full unit plays.
Hell yeah.
Yes. All right.
I like that
and
Purdy
the over,
one.
by the way.
Oh yeah.
I like
I have
the
over
discussing
47.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I also have over 47. These defenses are real good, but I'm not gonna take an under in the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl.
Are you
Like,
fucking crazy?
I don't
Yeah.
care if it's smart to take the under. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. I'm not doing it. That's stupid. That's
So yeah,
lame.
it is. It is lame. Nerds. So yeah, those are all my full units.
Word. Hell yeah.
All right. What are your half units?
All of them.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sorry. I added one more to my full unit. I drew an arrow. I didn't see it. Punt for a touchback plus 130.
Okay.
Where did you find that? I couldn't find that one.
DraftKings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was looking for that one.
I was looking for punt inside the 5 because I
Mm-hmm.
feel like I've been betting that every year, but I couldn't find it this year for whatever reason. So yeah, punt for a touchback plus 130.
It's
But
it's on MGM.
oh, it is.
Yeah.
I saw it first on DraftKings. I'll take a look at MGM, see what they have it at later. But all right, half unit. Kelsey, 2+ TDs, plus 600 on MGM. He's gonna get it. That's what the script says. He's gonna get it, and I feel like plus 600 is a gift. So, excuse me. So, if they're giving it to me, I'll take it. Pacheco, 100 plus 290 rushing. Excuse me, plus 290 on MGM. I think he's gonna have a field day. if um if Aaron Jones can run for a buck 25, I think Pacheco can get 100. No disrespect to Aaron Jones, but he's not Pacheco. He's
Yeah.
not. So yeah, that plus 290. Mahomes anytime touchdown plus 400. Like you said, Will, he's gonna make some plays. Like it's just what he does, and yeah, he's plus 400. I feel like it's a
Mhm.
phenomenal number. And then my last one, half unit on it because it's not a great number for a half unit, but it's a weird prop. This is on ESPN bet, which will be utilizing for the Super Bowl. Over 2.5 players throw a pass, plus 170. I
Mm.
love that so much because that's a cool play, and I love cool plays, and so does
Mm-hmm.
Andy Reid. He loves getting
So they just have to throw it, right? Like it's just an attempt.
it just says to throw a pass.
Okay. So it doesn't have to be a completion because that would
I
be
don't believe so. I'll go back and look at the fine print, but I have written down to
yeah.
throw a pass. So,
Okay. Throw a pass, I think, says it all.
and that could be like, what if Mahomes' helmet comes off and they run in Blaine Gabbert
Oh
and he
yeah.
just little check down.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Watch Daddy sling it, baby.
Plane train.
Ugh.
God, how awesome would that
Is
be?
he gonna have? Is he gonna have two Super Bowl rings?
He's still on the team, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
then yeah, then I guess I'm hoping for that.
Like, because he was the backup for Tom in Tampa, right?
I mean, he
Yep.
was the backup last year too for Mahomes, I believe.
For Mahomes. Oh, he could have three.
Jeez.
Ugh. Dude, fuck this guy. That's the
No, I kinda want him to get, to get 5 rings on just backing up random teams. That
yeah.
would be the best.
It,
Well, not really the best because I don't really like him, but it would be hilarious.
yeah, it would be funny. Do
So,
you
yeah,
have any more props, Chris?
those
Or
are my
Reddit?
half units.
Okay.
So we can get into the weird ones after this. But, yeah, those are
Word.
my half units. So, Sean, I feel like you got some weird ones.
Um. No, I don't really have any more player props. I'm still looking into those. Those will most likely be full unit plays, but check the Twitter uh
Yes.
day of or a couple days before. We'll probably might give them out a little bit early this year. Just let the takes a long time to look through these props. There's so many of them.
I know.
So,
Yes, for sure.
yeah, I'll definitely be doing more research into it, but I would love to get into the little nasty props, like the weird ones, the real weird ones.
Okay, I have two more player props and then we'll get into it.
Okay.
So I have Brock Purdy under 31 and a half passing attempts. Okay. I just feel like he has a lot more weapons around him, and it feels like not a ton of the ball is going to be spread around a bunch. It feels like the Niners are going to want to control the clock a little better. If Kyle Shanahan doesn't fuck it up, and poop his pants. So I think I think this is an old school game. I think this is both rushing attacks are kind of going at it. That's what I think. And then I have Chris Jones to record over 0.25 sacks. So he only has to get a half sack.
He only has to get a half one.
Yeah, he only has to get a half a sack plus 120.
Taking that.
I found it on DraftKings. I couldn't find any like sack props for on MGM. I could find sack props, but I couldn't bet on a player to have a sack.
Really?
It had to be like a
Really?
combo of like assists and tackles or
Interesting.
like deflection or just something like that. It's
you can
couldn't
bet on
find.
you
I
can bet
couldn't
on
find
sacks in
solo,
regular games though, like in non-playoff games. That's weird.
I just couldn't find solo sacks.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, they have tackles, assists, and then tackles plus assists. The only sack prop they have is who's going to have the most sacks in the game.
Yeah.
Then,
But DraftKings,
and then like first sack for each team. That's it.
Yeah. Chris Jones over 0.25 sacks, plus 120. I feel like that's free money.
I like that.
Okay. What are some weird ones? What are some weird ones someone wants to throw out there?
I have a
Well-
few. They're not what. Before we get into this, I feel like Sean has some really weird ones. I just have some long shot touchdowns that
Okay.
aren't. It's. I have Jawan Jennings anytime touchdown plus 700. Go Vols. Cal Juszczyk anytime touchdown plus 1,000 on DraftKings. It might have come down, but just because that's awesome. And then Richie James, True Blue baby, anytime touchdown plus 1,700 on DraftKings. Those are my long shot touchdown scores.
Are
Before
those
we get
quarter
into the
quarter unit plays?
yeah, those are quarter units because I'm
Okay.
being responsible this year.
Word. As we all should be.
I'm
Should
very
be.
responsible.
It took me years to learn to just not put half a unit on every single weird ass prop that isn't gonna hit.
Yeah. That's what I usually do. I'll usually put like half a unit on like the weird ones.
But then they don't hit, and then it's like, well, shit.
Yeah.
I had like 6 half unit plays that didn't hit, and then
But
like that
all you
just
need
it
is
just
one.
combines.
That's
Yeah,
all
but they
you
never
need
hit.
though. Like I know. And it's like you only need one, but they never fucking hit.
At one time will be, and I guarantee you, probably 2 of these quarter unit ones will hit, and I'm like, well, shit.
Yeah. I mean, every gambler always wishes they bet more money on that game. It's just the way it is.
Yep.
So,
Oh well.
but may I go into my
Yes,
weird things? So,
please do.
Please.
okay. I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I also have a first touchdown score, but it's going to lead in to the prop that I'm taking. I'm already taking his over. Just having a little more fun with the first touchdown score. It's Travis Kelce, plus 700. I feel like I said, this is meant to be. It's written in the stars. Who else to kick off Super Bowl 58 but Mahomes to Kelce? It's just meant to be. Which brings me to my next pick is the jersey of the first touchdown scorer over 22 and a half.
Ooh.
If you're
Will
taking
loves that one.
if you're taking a first touchdown scorer, I suggest you take the appropriate over and under.
That's tough. That's
Well, let's
that's
think
like
about this.
that it's 22 and a half. So if you go over, that's no Pacheco. That's
Mhm.
no Um,
That's no Debo Samuel. That's no.
It's
there's no
not Ayuk.
McCaffrey.
That's no
No, it's
McCaffrey.
McCaffrey's 23, is he not?
Is he 23? Oh, yeah, he is. He is 23.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh, he's 23.
Yeah,
I have to look this up right now.
he is. I'm
So
almost positive. So that's no
yeah, that's
Ayuk, Pacheco, Debo,
Debo.
Rasheed Rice.
Yeah,
Ugh, now I'm not liking this so much.
but it's worthy to
it's
note that like George Kittle and Travis Kelsey
and
and
then all the Kelsey's little
Juszczyk and
all of Kelsey's minions that look just like him that
yeah,
are white tight ends that wear 80.
yeah, Noah Gray, like like all these
The other
guys are
one.
yeah. And I had this work out into my favor a couple years ago when the Rams and the Bengals were in the Super Bowl. I had OBJ first touchdown scorer. That obviously hit. But I also had the under of this, which was 22.5, because he wore number 3. So it was basically a double first touchdown score winner. And if not, and if your first touchdown score doesn't hit, but this over under does, it's fun.
I might
have
take
to go
that. I
over.
might take that. That is
Yeah.
fun. I might take that.
It's on. I found it on DraftKings. I'm not sure if any other book.
Is that like kind of
does
even
that.
odds or like minus 110, whatever?
Yeah.
I believe so. I think maybe the over 22.5 is like plus money.
I was gonna say, I feel like because we just
Yeah.
named like 5 guys who have under
Yeah,
22.
I think it might be like plus 110
Okay.
or something. I'd have
I
to
might
check.
take that.
I don't have my phone on me, so I can't look.
Okay.
Yeah, I left it downstairs.
Do you have any more props, Sean?
Yeah. The one that I teased last week, the final score to have occurred in a past Super Bowl. I think I misspoke last week. I think I said it was like plus 125. It's actually plus 410. Which is really interesting, but you can find that prop on FanDuel. And I did some research into this. There have only been 4 games that have ended in the same score. 8 total games have ever had the same score. And I find that very interesting. Well, the last time this occurred was in 2009 when the Giants beat the Pats, matching the 1976 Steelers over the Cowboys at 21-17.
Wow.
And those are the
that's
only,
like that's a football score too.
Yeah, and those are the only times that those scores have occurred in a Super Bowl.
Shit, I might have
which
to take
is
that.
super strange. I think it's really unique how each Super Bowl has its own like set of scores, and there's not a lot of same scoring Super Bowls.
That's
like I'm
wild,
surprised there's
actually.
not like more 17-14s or 21-10s. Like
Yeah,
there's only one of each of those. But I like this prop, one, because it's fun. 2, because we have a very large sample size of scores that have already occurred. And I know that this has only happened 8 times, and this will be Super Bowl 58. But I think the numbers are just on our side for this one. They have to be.
Yes.
I'll
play
take
the
it.
numbers.
What you said, 410?
Yeah, you can find that on FanDuel. That's the
I,
only prop I've taken on FanDuel.
I'll put it in the half unit column.
I actually did a full unit on this one.
It's too risky.
But when it hits, though,
I'll still be happy.
Yeah.
I do have a weird prop that I want to talk through with you guys before
taking it.
Well, I'm gonna take. I have 2 written down. I'm gonna take one of the 2. I want to talk it out. So we all know we're fans of field goal hitting the goalpost. We love that.
Uh-huh.
Or so
Mhm.
on DraftKings, it is plus 800 to hit the upright. However, on ESPN, it is 450 to hit an upright or the crossbar.
Mm,
Mm.
Do I want that little safety net with the crossbar involved at 450 as opposed to 800?
that is a good question.
I've been thinking about this probably more than I should.
Hmm. It I mean, I think you're more likely to hit the uprights than you are the crossbar.
I agree with that as well.
Um, it's not like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like adding the crossbar makes it makes it double, almost double as safe.
Yeah,
It does. Yeah.
I get
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
yeah,
I
it
guess it
does.
kind of does, but
Because
yeah,
Well, there's only one, and there's two uprights.
yeah, yeah.
you're outmanned on that one.
The thing I've been thinking about is since I've been thinking about it so much, if I don't take the crossbar one, like crossbar involved, it's gonna hit the crossbar. Like that's just my luck. That I've been thinking about it so much that if I just take upright, it's gonna hit the crossbar.
And just take the crossbar.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
probably what I'll end up doing.
I think
But
really the only way though that it hits the crossbar is like a super long field goal,
and it
obviously.
just short, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just short. But
Yeah.
that
It's-
to me, that can really only occur if a team is like lining up for like the last second field goal. Like just
Yeah, it'd have to be like a
praying to
50
God.
something yarder. Yeah.
Yeah, like just
Or even
praying to
maybe a 60
God.
yarder.
And I think that's really the only time it can hit the crossbar. I mean, weird shit can happen. Like maybe it could be like slightly tipped and then hit the crossbar or
That's true.
something like that. But
That's true
I
too.
think that's
I
extremely
feel like that's
unlikely.
that's probably way more that I would say is way more unlikely than just a field
So
goal coming up short.
yeah, yeah. But
Because it would have to be blocked,
um,
essentially.
I'm gonna tell you that I took the doink prop on DraftKings for
The
to hit
800.
the 800 one, the to hit the uprights.
I'll probably
So
take that.
I'm in fan. I'm a fan of just the uprights because last year when our buddy had that bet, we were like, "Oh fuck, like really?" And like,
That was
and it was
so
like,
much fun.
and then we
That was
just
electric.
watch. Yeah, it was just pure electricity, and I'm just more or less chasing that dragon again, which is why I'm taking it. But
I want to
Oh yeah,
feel
that's the
what
only
he
reason I'm
felt.
doing it. But
yeah,
I just wanted to know which if I should have the safety net or not. But I agree. I think I'm going to go upright
yeah,
with 800.
like you said, there's two of them. There's only
There
one
is two of them.
crossbar.
That's math speaking. That's just
Yeah,
not old Chris.
it's
That's
yeah,
that's math. There's two uprights.
yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm gonna go upright plus 800. Glad we talked that out.
Hell yeah.
Yes. I don't have really any like ones that are too weird. I have over 3.5 field goals plus 120 on DraftKings. Um, I do, however, have a prop. It's not it's not very clear on what it is. It just says downed inside the 5 plus 200. I believe this is on MGM. This could easily be a punt. Could it be something else?
I feel like it would have to be. I mean, what else really would it be?
What if like they're pushed to the to like the 10-yard line and then they get a 5-yard sack? They lose 5 yards. Is the ball downed at the 5?
I
Uh,
mean, I guess
technically,
technically, but
but
I don't think they would throw that in there worded like. I also don't think they would have that as a prop.
well, where did
That's
you
weird.
where did you find what section of BetMGM did you find this prop?
It's yes.
It might, I mean, I guess it might have been special teams. I just I can't
Because
remember.
yeah,
Or like, or
if
like
it's in the
special
special
Super
teams
Bowl.
If it's
or
in special teams, then yeah, it's definitely a punt because you
yeah,
can't down a kickoff.
You know what? I could just like pull this up.
I'm looking for it right now. I don't see that.
The way that MGM does their props is kind of weird.
Yeah, it is. That's why I only have like the main ones, like touchdown and over unders.
Let's see. 10 open bets.
I did see. I think it was DraftKings had the Super Bowl to just be a normal scoregami at like plus eight
it,
thousand.
no, it was like 2,500. I saw
Oh,
that too.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Well, then
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't know.
it's down to punt.
Down. Oh, then
yeah.
where? Let me
And
know where you
there,
found that because I'm definitely taking that
well,
because
there's
that's
your
my
answer,
favorite.
Will.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
Yeah. Turns out I just didn't write punt.
I'm definitely taking that though. That is, I feel like I've taken that every year too.
I
Just
believe
because
I also have. It's plus
nothing.
200. I mean,
If you know anything about Chris, you know he loves a good punt. So get me one down inside, right at the goal line. Just actually, because I'm gonna scratch out punt for touchback and put that in because I feel like I'm not gonna get both.
it's plus 200.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's more fun. Punt instead of
Yeah.
five.
That literally makes every drive interesting.
Like once they get to like midfield, you're just like, okay, maybe let's get a stop here.
I have the over and I have all these rushing yards, but
But a punt
the,
inside the five can only happen like once or twice in a game.
but this could be sick.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's all the props I got. Do y'all have any more?
I got one long shot that I got left. O lineman touchdown plus 6,000 on ESPN. Um,
This stuff.
Andy
Fat
Reid
boy.
likes to get weird. So I think he could dial up a touchdown to a thick boy, a fellow thick boy in Andy Reid. So yeah, I like it. O lineman tutty.
Hell yeah.
That would be electric.
Yeah, yeah.
The only other one I have is Mahomes MVP. It, he's the favorite. Man, rightfully so. I mean, he's got to match his father's DUI record
Oh my God.
at 3.
I
He's gonna
didn't
be
know that
MVP.
about Patrick Mahomes' father.
You
Yeah,
haven't
dude.
seen that?
No.
He just got a
He
DUI,
just
his third DUI like a week ago, if
yeah,
that.
it wasn't that long ago.
Really?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was like a couple days ago.
Oh my God.
that's a
His
he got it
third,
in he got it in Texas, right?
I think so.
That's a felony in Texas.
Yeah.
So he could be like doing actual time.
Yeah. He
Jesus.
Maybe he'll see CJ Stroud's daddy. Who knows?
I don't know that one either.
Oh, he's in jail for like a violent crime.
Damn. I'm just learning all kinds of things this
uh
episode.
oh shit. That was funny. But other than that, um only 8 non-QBs have ever won this award. So again, the numbers are in our favor there. Oh god.
I
Hell yeah.
thought about. I don't have the odds right in front of me. I thought about sprinkling Pacheco MVP because like let's
Mm.
say he goes off buck buck 25 buck 50 couple touchdowns, maybe Chiefs kind of have the same game plan as the Ravens game, like just kind of sit on the lead in the second half. I don't think they will because I think the 49ers are going to be able to actually move the ball, unlike the Ravens. But I was like, yeah, it's possible. if they win, Pacheco has 2 touchdowns. Mahomes only has like maybe 1. You never
Yeah.
know. But
Yeah.
I'm not doing it just because it's not going to happen. It's going to be Mahomes.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna make money. So
Yeah, I mean,
like
yeah,
take it. Take Mahomes MVP. Like
yeah.
just throw one
What are
on
the
there.
odds on that?
125.
Ugh. That's just not
Yeah, I
really even
know.
that fun.
I know. It's not. This isn't a fun pick, which is
Yeah,
like why I
I know,
didn't
I
really
know.
mention it, but it's just like this is a gambling show at heart. We want to give good advice. So I'm
That is
giving
true.
good advice.
I
That's
think I
true, I
took
guess.
Mahomes MVP last year. Pretty sure
Yeah,
I did.
and he got it.
I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone at the party was pretty bummed about how that game ended, but I was pretty pumped. I was like, Mahomes
Yeah.
MVP. Chiefs win. Let's go, baby. Everybody's like, oh man. Oh, they can't end the game like that. They can't
Is
end
it
the
on that
season like that.
bullshit pass interference?
Yeah. I was like, I will gladly win, a bunch of money
Yeah.
on that. I'll gladly do that.
I get why
That's
you were
pretty funny.
happy, but that did suck. Like it was
Yeah.
like, man,
it's just like, I know this was like a year ago, but everyone was super fucking bummed. And I
it
was like,
sucked. The ending
it did,
sucked. Like
it did kind of suck. But like, I had a great time. Might sound selfish, and everybody was like, "Oh, I can't believe the game ended like that." Like, I was having a great time.
yeah.
Everything happened well. Everything was coming up well. I made a bunch of money off props that last year. I had a great time.
Well, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. Okay. Is that everything? Is that all the
That's
props?
that's all I have, but I'm gonna have more, honestly.
I think I'm
I
gonna
am.
stick at this. What I have on my sheet.
Chris, I think you have enough.
Yeah.
Well, I added 3 more, I think, since we started talking. So
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's probably enough.
yeah, that is kind of. Yeah, well, can't take it with you.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, next week, the game will be over. We'll talk that and then probably get in a little bit of NHL, NBA, college basketball to talk some storylines, things like that. It'll be, after this week, it'll be less of a linear kind of path in the show, more of like a conversational, um, as it was last year. But yeah, that's that's the way we do it. Maybe we'll have someone to do a NBA preview. Maybe next week, week after. We'll see.
NBA preview
Yeah,
mid-February. Season's more than halfway over.
yeah. Little preview. Little preview for the people.
They don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Not if they follow this show.
I mean, if I'm being honest, I don't know what's going on, but
I
well, I know a little, but not a lot.
Everyone's mad about the MVP thing. How you gonna have to have like 65 games, and now Joel
I
Embiid
think
is
that's
injured or something.
well, sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
You shouldn't win MVP if you only play like 30 games.
Yeah,
He's played a lot more than that, I know, but
yeah.
it was a hyperbole. Um, March 30th, UFL baby,
Oh, but
every single week.
the UFL.
The XFL and United States Football League made sweet football love and had a baby, and it's the UFL.
Sean
and
is a broken man.
Sean
Sean just
really
like
got a
can't stop,
kick out
bro.
of that NBA preview on like February 20th. The All-Star game, I'm pretty sure, will be passed by then.
I can't.
I might
I
be
can't
wrong
get
about
past
that.
that, dude. That was so fucking funny.
I tell you what, I need an NBA preview. I need someone to tell me what's going on.
It's like when you said it, I was like, preview, and then Chris just took the words right out of my mouth. I was like, oh my God.
It's February. Oh man.
Huh? I don't know what's going on. Someone's got to tell me.
Dude. That's probably
Oh,
not
God.
nearly as funny to anybody else, but
I thought it was funny, but
oh my God. I'm
It
crying.
was kind of a planned joke.
Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm good.
We'll also have the NCAA tournament coming up in about a month-ish, month and a half.
Yes.
That's
So
gonna be
we'll
crazy.
be gambling like sons of bitches every day. It's gonna be
I've started getting back into
you
college,
have.
and it's been nice. It's been fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. I was like, why wasn't I doing this like the entire time? But
It's a war, man.
yeah. That's why. I mean,
Yeah.
I like to get just warmed up for the tournament. Like, I like to know what's out there, like, and see
Oh
what's
yeah,
going
you
on.
definitely should.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably start doing that a little bit. Probably like probably ride one of like probably both of you guys or one or at least one and learn from there because I'm a good learner. I can learn. I'm pretty good on the tail end of the tournament. But in the beginning it's very much hit or miss for me.
I mean, Trend Center, if you follow us on Twitter, they've been giving out winners left and right
Yes.
lately. We had Oklahoma last night. We got UCLA. Hopefully it wins. Now that I'm saying it, we got UCLA tonight. I mean they've been getting on college basketball. It's awesome.
Yes,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
taken the last two trend center picks that we've tweeted out.
Yeah. Oklahoma was down by like or 15 at one point. Came back and won outright. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
Trend Center is pretty much the reason why I'm back in college basketball. Like, these trends are just amazing. They're
Yes.
awesome. So
I need to watch it. I need to watch some college basketball. That'll help me get into the zone there and in preparation for the tournament. But yes, I think that's going to be it. Thank you so much for listening and watching. What's up, Chris?
Real quick, speaking of Trend Center, I just took a gander on what they had for the Super Bowl. I know we're all on the Chiefs, and we said we were kind of nervous. I think this will help us out.
let's
The
go.
last 12 Super Bowls, the underdog who has, I feel like this is probably every Super Bowl, but every Super Bowl where or last 12, the dog is or the dog that has a lower winning percentage than the opponent is 11-1 on the spread. So
Let's go.
I know I kind of butchered that, but you get the point.
Yeah. Did you also
Dog,
see?
lower winning percentage wins. 11-1.
Did you also see that, like, whichever team has to travel west is like? I have to look it up. Hold on.
I did not see that. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah, there's. Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves.
Where was the Super Bowl last year? Miami?
Fuck, where was it? It was LA 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit, where was it last year?
I think it was Miami.
I thought it was inside.
No.
No, now that I'm saying that. Let me look that. Will talk so much yourself. I'm just kidding.
Okay. This isn't the one that I was talking about, but the team with the better record in the Super Bowl since 2003 is 1-15 against the spread. 49ers won 12 games.
Yeah.
Chiefs won 11.
That's kind of goes into what I was saying.
Yeah.
Just you had a larger sample size, but it's the same thing essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last year Super Bowl was at State Farm, so Arizona. I feel like they
Yes.
host it like every few years, and it's weird because
Yeah, it's
that's like
kind of bullshit.
not really what you think of as a great stadium. I've never been, so I guess I can't say for sure. but you don't really think of it. And I feel like they always host, or every few years host a national championship for football as well. It's just weird,
Interesting.
but yeah,
Okay, so I found it. Teams that travel west have a 7-0 record versus teams that travel east for the Super Bowl in the last 30 years.
holy shit,
Yep.
love it.
So obviously the Chiefs have to travel west to Las Vegas, and the 49ers have to travel east
Yes,
from California to Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yep.
Which, that's a crazy stat.
That is a great stat.
That is wild.
So, there are like, those little things that make me not nervous about it, but I'm still pretty nervous just because the public is so on it.
Yes,
Let's go
of course.
Chiefs.
Okay. Well, there's a word from our friends over at the Trend Center. Check them out. Link is in the bio. Super great betting tool. Obviously, if you've listened to the show at all, you know that we love the great folks over at the Trend Center. Like, comment, subscribe on this video. Any interaction with this really, really helps us out. Yeah. And next week will be after the Super Bowl. Football will be no more until the UFL, and Chris will be back with his UFL gambling corner.
Damn straight.
And yeah, that's gonna be it for us this week. Now there's 3 of us, so let's make some money.